Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start with the option. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Number 33, Aaron
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 6.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. With a big catch. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well. And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins. And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 26. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the Rams first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. A handoff on the option to Singletary. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Hill toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. It's a quarterback sneak. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Cardinals. Jake Elliott.
So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone in and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First carried out for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Real. Give me some.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Cardinals.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
Let's get off the field. Regular. Watch that. Check Mike 54.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down, it's Taylor. He spins, and he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Jones.
First down, Rams.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
This is Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Taken down.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Prescott to throw it. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 3-yard loss. See what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Jordan Brooks with it, shedding through the defense.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They go play action. Mayfield. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The sack by Jordan Willis. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
53, check 53. Let's go, D. Big Sear. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 53, check 50. Regular.
Play fake. Mayfield going deep for Diggs. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Rams' 43-yard line.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Up,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. All right, kill. 27. 26.
To throw again on second down. Prescott steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Logan Wilson. First of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.